The following segment is sponsored by Smith's Food and Drug. Just in time for the holiday table, Smith's chef Jeff Jackson is here to show us how to make a fresh, crisp Thanksgiving slaw.
Hello everybody, I'm Chef Jeff from Smith's. The holidays are coming up, and while I love all the different foods that you get to eat during the holidays, a lot of them, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, all those sorts of things kind of read a little bit heavy. While delicious, sometimes you need to offset that on your Thanksgiving or holiday table with something light and fresh, and that's what I'm going to offer you today is a recipe called Thanksgiving Slaw. Using ingredients that sometimes you see in the holidays, which makes it even more fun, but it's light, refreshing, delicious, and it goes well on your Thanksgiving or holiday table. Let's get right to it. So, slaw, obviously this is a cabbage-based salad that I'm going to show you how to make. And first of all, you could buy the pre-shredded cabbage, or you could get a head of cabbage, which is a cheaper option, and let me show you how I shred it at least. So I take it, and then I'm going to cut in half to expose the inside, and then I'm going to cut those halves into quarters. Now, you'll notice on the bottom there's a stem right here. We want to remove that, and then once we remove that, then the rest of the cabbage is good for shredding. So just take your knife and just go through it, just making these really thin ribbons just like this, and that's what you're looking for. So I'll go ahead and cut the rest of this and show you what we do next. Okay, once our cabbage is shredded, next I'm going to add some shredded carrots to that. This is some chopped parsley, and then some first crunch, and then for the holiday feel, we've got some sliced almonds. They're honey roasted almonds with dried cranberries, which I got out of this bag here. I found this in my local produce section at my Smith's. So a couple of bags of that gives us that crunch and color, and then now all we need to do is make the dressing. So I'll clean this up and show you how to do that. Okay, last I need to make the dressing, which consists of Dijon mustard. To make it sweet, I've got some maple syrup. This is some minced red onion, vinegar, that I made a mess with, sorry about that. So that's cider vinegar, and then I have spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, and pepper. Now I'm gonna give these a whisk. Once they're mixed together, then I'm gonna drizzle in the oil, and then that will be the finishings of my dressing. So I'll get that oil mixed in, then show you how to put this together. Okay, last we mix and toss. Now, like any salad such as this, the longer it has to kind of sit before you serve it, the better. So you could make this a couple hours ahead of time, and then it would be fantastic because all those flavors get to kind of marry together and be delicious. So we'll give this a mix and get it all over my cutting board. See, I love making messes. That's what holiday cooking is all about, at least for me anyway, is making that big old mess everywhere. But you'll serve this on your holiday dinner table, and it will be just a great addition to all the heavy, delicious foods that you have. So this is our holiday slaw. You can find all the ingredients at your local Smith's. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. See you next time.